Okay, what up, everybody? It is a scary time because I am doing a mock draft for the Detroit Pistons. Be thankful it's Troy Weaver and not me. So we're going to go through the whole draft. We're going to look at what this looks like. We're on Fans Speak to get on the clock. I like Fans Poll more than this one, but the website's down right now. Shocker. It's like everybody's doing mock drafts or something like that. So let's get into this. Let's see what it looks like. I have it so that we obviously the Pistons, we're picking fifth. And the first four picks went Chet Holmgren, Jaden Ivey, Jabari Smith, and Paolo Banchero. The first time I ran this simulation, it actually had Johnny Davis going 3. And so I was like, nope, not doing that. But anyways, because I just didn't see a world in which that happened, and I want it to be realistic. So here I am. And you've seen me put out videos where I talk about why the Pistons will draft two different players. First was Benedict Mathurin, and the next one was Keegan Murray. Feel free to check those out if you haven't. So I'm looking at this, and that's kind of where I feel like my options are. That's where they are. I can either draft Keegan Murray or I can draft Benedict Mathurin. So the question is which one? And I'm going to select Keegan Murray. And I'm going to tell you why as the rest of this round goes through. I selected Keegan Murray. It was for a pretty simple reason. I like the idea that if we select Keegan Murray to be our starting power forward, we then can trade Jerami Grant for more draft capital. Now, this is one that doesn't allow me to do that. So I would have loved to trade back into the first round. And maybe, there's a lot of people that we can get. As I'm going through this, I would have loved to trade back into the first round to get it Tari Eason. I would have loved to get back in the first round to get a Malachi Branham. These are the kind of guys that I think you could fill out your roster even more when you're looking at these kind of things, and because you're going to get equal value and then you pick up another trade. It's just how you can get places faster. So now we're going to continue. We're picking 31 through there. So that is my big reason why I picked Keegan Murray. I don't necessarily think I like Murray more as a prospect than Mathurin. I might like Mathurin even a little bit more. But if this would allow me to then go ahead and pick up someone like this is just what I'm saying. If this would allow me to pick up another draft pick or pick up DeAndre Ayton in a sign and trade or something along those lines, that is what I would want to do. And that's kind of the reason that I like the Keegan Murray pick, because it makes Jerami Grant more expendable. And quite honestly, I like Keegan Murray. Like, I really think he's a guy that could be a fantastic NBA player. So now we're in the second round here. And I'm looking at this, and we've already drafted kind of at the big man position, but I don't think that necessarily does anything. I don't know where we're going to be with Kelly Olynyk. He might be included with a sign and trade. I don't know where these things are going, so I'm not really worrying about that kind of stuff. I'm really not. What I'm worried about first and foremost is talent at this. And I think Isaiah Mobley out of USC, brother of Evan Mobley, actually the older brother, is a player that could be good. I think he could be good in the future. I think he's got some playmaking upside. He's got some offensive ability. So he's the guy that I would pick based on who's left. In the past, I've, gone like Max Christie. I've, gone Caleb Houston, things like that. But it just makes sense to me from that pick. So we walk away from this draft with Keegan Murray, Isaiah Mobley, and I think we did a pretty good job. I think we come away with these guys, but even more so than that, what we did was we created the ability for us to have more flexibility when it comes to our roster and Jerami Grant and different things of that nature. It keeps an opening for Killian Hayes and Cade to be able to continue to develop. I think we have a hole at the 2 guard. Like I said, if we had the ability to do trades, I would have traded back into that first round with Jerami Grant to add someone. And it's just equal value. Maybe you're saying, like, why would you trade Jerami Grant for the 14th pick, let's say, with Cleveland? And it's just like, no, I understand that that player probably won't end up being as good as Grant. But maybe what if you have Williams, center from Duke, that's sitting there? I mean, like, what if you can trade in and get back at 8 or 9? Maybe the Spurs want Jerami Grant, at 9, and you can trade, and Benedict Matherin's still sitting there. Like, you don't know what's going to happen. And that's why I kind of love this idea of mock drafts. I just wish trades were available at each pick through these. Some of those things, they get a little closer with NFL because it's more popular to do mock drafts with NFL. But just be realizing, like, don't tune out after the Pistons pick at 5. There are so many things that can happen. And I think people are saying, some people are going as high as 75% chance that Jerami Grant can be traded on draft night. And other people are saying it's 50-50. I'm more in the camp of, I think it's like a 30% chance. I don't think it's a high chance that we draft him, or we trade him. But if we draft Keegan Murray, it shoots up to like 60% chance that we would trade him. I think Jerami Grant's a good player and not someone you want to just give away for nothing. So that's something to absolutely consider as well. But I do think it makes it more likely if we draft Keegan Murray. And that's why I drafted Murray. I think him and Matherin on all accounts are very, very even. It just allows us to go out and get more talent. I've said that like 3 times in 4 different ways. So I'm not going to talk about it anymore. Hey, let's be honest, we're more excited about the real NBA draft than we are about my mock draft. So you can stop watching this video, hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed it and you made it till here. So excited to watch the NBA draft live with all of you. Join us right here on Sports Talk Detroit, and we'll see you on Thursday.